Good afternoon and welcome to Math with Mr. D. Today we'll be talking about units of weight. Now before we get going, you will need to reference yesterday's lesson 11.1 on units of measure. Okay, remember, when we go from a bigger unit to a smaller unit, we do multiply, and when we go from a smaller unit to a bigger unit, we divide. So let's take a look at some of the units of weight we'll be talking about. First, I have a pound. I have to know that a pound equals 16 ounces. 16 ounces also equals a pound. Please note of the abbreviations. For pound, it's LB, and for ounce, it's OZ. Going down a little further, we have 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. Ton, the abbreviation is T. Now, if we want to put these in order from least to greatest, well, we're going to go with an ounce, a pound, and then a ton. That's going to be important to know. All right, so now that we have our units of weight, pounds, ounces, and tons, we can move on. Remember, converting from a larger unit to a smaller unit, you're multiplying a smaller unit to a bigger unit, you will be dividing. So we're going to see some of those problems throughout our homework tonight and throughout the lesson today. However, there's one thing I want to focus on, and that's a problem like this. When we want to see which is greater, 6 pounds or 100 ounces. So if you notice, we have two different types of units here, pounds and ounces, as I mentioned before. We can't compare pounds and ounces. We could compare ounces and ounces or pounds and pounds. So what we have to do is we have to decide what one do we want to make it, ounces or pounds. I'm going to take my pounds and I'm going to make them into ounces. So I'm going to go from a bigger unit, pounds, to a smaller unit, ounces. Now I have to remember how many ounces are in a pound, and if you said 16, you are right. So I'm going to take 16 and I'm going to multiply it by 6. And when I do that, 6 times 6 is 36. Carry the 3, 6 times 1 is 6 plus 9. So now I have 96 ounces and 100 ounces. They're both the same unit of measurement, ounces and ounces. And I know that 100 is greater than 96. So I could also fill my answer in up here. And I would say that 6 pounds is less than 100 ounces. Well, that's all there is to units of weight. I hope that you learned something today, and thank you for watching.